Hey, I'm Evan Engel, and this is my video summary for chapters 1 through 4. So, we started off with chapter 1, and that was, we talked about what a leader is, and what leadership is, what leaders do, and where you find different leaders. So, first off, we talked about what leadership is, and it can be many things. Some people call it an ability, a trait, a skill, behaviors, and many other things like that. And each of those involve different things. So like traits involve traits, and people call leadership a skill because some leaders just automatically have leadership abilities. And they're found in many different ways. Leaders in sports, leaders in classroom, leaders in management, and different jobs. Then when we moved on to chapter 2 is when we talked about the leadership traits. I think it was 22 internationally recognized traits, but in many different research studies, they found that 6 of these traits are usually considered for leadership, and that leaders can have all these traits. Leaders can have a few of these traits, and some leaders are better at certain traits than others, and that's what makes all leaders different in different styles, But these 6 traits were intelligence. Most leaders are very intelligent. They know what they're saying, know what they're talking about, know how to guide people and everything. Then there's confidence. A lot of leaders, you have to be confident. You have to be confident in your speaking, confident in what you're talking about, confident how to guide people. Charisma. This is one that some people have, some people don't. But charisma to make people like them. I know there's many different leaders, and talk about like Adolf Hitler. He wasn't a good leader in the sense of what he was doing, but he was a toxic leader. But he had very good charisma, and many people loved him. He had a whole country follow him and to do things that were not right, but he had so much charisma that people followed him. Determination. You have to believe in yourself to get things done, and believe in what you're saying to get people to follow you and guide them. Also, sociability. You have to be able to make relationships with people, the people you're guiding, people that you're working with, people above you, but you still have to be social and be able to create relationships. And then the last one's integrity. Most leaders are you have to have integrity. You have to stay true to your word so people will trust you and believe you and follow you. And in chapter 3, we talked about the different philosophies of leadership and different leadership styles. So there was Theory X and Theory Y. And Theory X said that people don't really like work, and they need supervision and guidance, and they want security, not responsibility. But Theory Y was different. It's kind of the opposite, that people are more self-motivated and work towards goals, and they don't mind work, and they will seek out their responsibility and accept their own responsibility in different ways. Also, we talked about styles, and there's different styles, and there's of leadership, and there's many different things that come with each style, versus authoritarian leadership style, which is more of you're going to do this. You don't have your own personal kind of responsibilities. It's kind of, you do have those responsibilities, but it's more someone tells you to do things. You're not trying to seek that out on your own. Then you have the Democrats, which is more guiding and not telling, which is where, say I was a leader, I'm going to kind of guide somebody under me or guide teammates to a certain goal that we want, but they're finding their own way to do that. And then finally in chapter 4, we talked about task and relationship styles. So task is more concerned with getting stuff done and reaching goals, while relationship is building more relationships with individuals. Say you want to build your relationship, and then people will follow you and trust you more in certain ways. It's just 2 different styles. But yeah, so that is basically my video summary of chapters 1 through 4. Thank you.